It's Madden NFL 24, and coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC West rivals. It's the Rams and the Seahawks. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Today we start the new year with an NFC matchup out west, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Well, CD, new season is here. Lions and Chiefs got it going on Thursday night. You and I were there. What a scene that was. But now here we are a few days later on Sunday, looking at two teams with great expectations here to begin 2023.
It's always fun to get a new season started, isn't it, partner? Because everyone feels like they've got a shot.
A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Well, the Rams ready to go to work, and they will be led by the rookie, a man with some experience playing in big games, the fourth rounder from Georgia, Stetson Bennett.
All right, partner, a brand new season. With it comes a sense of unbridled optimism for every team and, of course, every quarterback. It's a blank slate for every passer in this league, and he really couldn't hide his excitement during interviews this week. He thinks his offense is stacked. They've spent the entire offseason making adjustments and trying to find another gear. And as this season begins, they believe they've found it. You watch him warm up, everything is crisp, moving with great speed. This is an offense that can't wait to get to the first series of the new year.
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Bennett. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So the Seahawks ready to take over on offense, and it is a first-time Pro Bowler who leads them out, Charles, in his 11th year now, Geno Smith.
When the Seahawks named Smith the starter last season, it gave him an opportunity he wasn't sure he would get again. And then he became one of the best quarterbacks in football and sustained it across a full 17 games, winning Comeback Player of the Year. Saved his career with last season and keeps the Seahawks as true contenders.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Smith. It's caught, Lockett. And Lockett going to pick up the Seahawks first down as he'll get this up across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The leading rusher among rookies a season ago. Here's Kenneth Walker. Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Walker now on 1st and 10. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Well, this one, CD, an interesting one to start the season in the NFC West. A lot of people think that this is the 49ers division to lose, but you caution not so fast.
Remember Seattle 2022? A playoff team, and the Rams, they took a dip, a renewed sense of purpose, renewed sense of optimism, and 14 picks used in the NFL draft. The Rams think they can be back a lot quicker.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Throwing now is Geno. Short pass caught by Henry. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
Start offense.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Smith now to throw. And that's going to be caught. Dwayne Eskridge. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
And this is exactly the kind of drive you're hoping for out of the gates. They're mixing the run and the pass well, keeping this defense off balance early. And they're on the march here with another 1st down.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Geno now to throw. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Now Geno. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Now it's Smith. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Hunter Henry from 10 yards out. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Off the bootleg, Bennett. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Off the bootleg, Bennett. Throw left side taken in by Jefferson. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. A give up the middle to Akers. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Bennett. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he is going to have a Rams first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now Bennett to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. But he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. It's complete to Lockett. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Lockett is a beacon of consistency for the Seahawks offense. In his last 4 seasons, he's reached 1,000 yards, had at least 8 touchdowns, and only once has he had more than 2 drops. Continues to be underrated, but not by defenses who have to face it.
Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, first down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. Open man, that's Henry. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 3rd and 2, Smith. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. Touchdown! Hunter Henry. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. This fielded right at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Rams going to take over late in this first half. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something, being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Now Bennett back to the air on second down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
At their own 18-yard line.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And able to get this out to the 25. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. Now Smith. He hits his target, Lockett. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the gun, here's Smith. Open man here, the tight end Henry. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Smith throwing again. This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Now Myers for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
At the 28-yard line.
Bennett to throw on second down. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Bennett. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And Kupp going to pick up a Rams first down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bennett. Incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a throw here, hauled in. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Robinson's got it. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
They'll look to throw again. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Allen has it, left side. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Bennett. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers from 4 yards out. And the Rams are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Now the try here for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
47-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. On second down, it's Walker. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Smith. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
The football going back to the Rams now. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. And here's Bennett on first down. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Bennett now looking to throw on second down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he is going to have the Rams first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Plenty enough for the conversion on fourth. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Operating from the gun, Bennett. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Seahawks, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for LA, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.